Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Africans Online, and we are live and direct here. Very early stages on broadcasting here on YouTube. Really nice time. But we are finding difficulties. Africans Online, what we do here, mostly interviewing artists from all across the globe. Bring them closer to their fans out there. But the difficulty we are going through here is most of these artists have their labels already out there. Some of them already have people who are already taking charge of their works. So because there are a lot of rights that our videos mostly get blocked. So that is why it's not going to be easy for Africans Online to be doing this job. Always getting the penalty from YouTube. But what we don't really is to we project here the original artists that perform this music. We don't bring in artists that has nothing to do with the music. We interview artists. We come with them live on screen that YouTube see that these people are the real music. So for us, it's a little bit appalling that we receive such treatment from YouTube. I don't know what actually they want us to do. Maybe another kind of licensing, which we will be interested to know. What is it that we can do so that actually our videos, our interviews, the bringing together of artists to their fans will be made available on our network here, Africans Online. So we are pleading to YouTube, if there's anything we wish to know, we are supposed to know about how to make this work. We will be very interested to know, because we really want to bring these artists close to their audience. Most of these companies here, we bring the artists much more closer to their audience and their fans. We hope that YouTube will give us that opportunity. If it warrants the artists before they come on board to make a declaration, we should know about that, and then go on to ask the artists to make such declarations. But anyway, Africans Online, we want to start running live direct and steady here on YouTube. We believe we want you people to with us and share with us all what you have that is going to make Africans Online great. At the same time, make Africa and the world. So on this very edition, music from artists that are already existing here on YouTube. At the meantime, we are expecting them to give us some information so that we know how to do our business. Africans Online, we are happy, as I said, to be with you. And here also we'll be discussing a lot of things coming, ranging from politics, religion, and to entertainment. At the same time, also we call on people, because with time we are going to be operating a calling program here on YouTube where people will be calling in, hear what exactly, and they express also their views. Meanwhile, enjoy this very little interaction here, me and Taiwo Edwards, Africans Online Network.
He many made my well anemia. If they listen to waging my waging well anemia, ya know. I poke with some money, my well anemia. All I said, my to well anemia, ya know. When I say Marimi, Maria Sincherigo, Naida Bawa, Maria Singuzogo, Maria, waiting beyond the Maria, Kimeni Miani, Maria, Kimeni Miani. Now I know, Maria, you play me. Maria, Maria, you play me. Maria, Maria, you play me. But you know I got you, monkey.
Yes, we are back again, Africans, and if you are out there, we know you are happy as we are happy this festive period. Africans Online Network. There's no other place to be than here. Tonight we are going to bring you a wonderful presentation. You know what it is. Every day, every hour is our job to do that. And right now we are going to bring you a live interview. Of course, you know what I mean when you hear the man in the display. No other person than Mr. Taiwo Edward, 100% Mr. T. Today, of course, we managed to meet with him in his production center, and it was so wonderful. And we'd like you to have a glance. We'll take you on a ride. Don't forget, be careful whatever you do in this very festive period. Don't overdrink. Don't oversmoke. Be cordial in all you do. And God bless you all. Right now we present to you the man himself, Taiwo Edward.
Maria, you play me, but you know I got you, monkey. Yeah, this is Taiwo Edwards. That's right, 100% Mr. T, baby. Okay now. Yeah,
you are now tuned to Africans Online Network, and here we are actually not actually our studio, but we are invited today by no one other than the man himself. You know him all, Mr. Taiwo Edward, 100% Mr. T. Yeah. So we had the arrangement to come into where he does this production, and of course, this guy here is multi-talented. That is why we are so much interested to know exactly what feeds him. What is the motivation? What gives him the power, the ability to do things he do? Singer, producer, music, and of course a broadcaster. Like you can see, this is radio. I don't know how to say whether I'm welcome or you're welcome. Very good. So it's a pleasure being with you today. Yeah, so thank you very much, my brother. You know, what we do is follow artists. Okay. Anywhere they run to, we follow them because we want to drag them out and bring them to the venue. And most especially this year, we come to run. As following your music up and down, we came, first of all, I asked you about being the one of the 100 most famous Africans.
Yeah.
We saw that. So I shake you once again for that because we are proud of people like you.
Thank you.
So I would like you just to explain to people what gives you all this motivation before we go into the music, the various activities you perform. Let's just ask you your motivation in life.
First of all, I'd like to thank Africa. He should be on that list too, but he's one guy that thinks about people first. He puts himself behind and put every other people in front. You know, I have a friend, Tony Clan. He made short comment on that. He said, "Well, if there's anybody that should be on that list, should be Kenneth Bass." So it's like Bende Igbo that you call. But then, secondly, I'd like to thank you, big one, for this forum that you have, a very big forum. And actually, let me tell you one thing. This will tell you the respect that I have for you. If you notice, I run away from interviews. I hardly give interviews.
Thank you for
but I'm giving you this.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much.
You hardly will find
and you could have even find it difficult to run away. Like I said, we pursue you to hold until we drag you out because the people need people like you. You can't escape it. You can escape it from other people, but not AfricansOnline.
Okay. For what you do. The love for what you do. You know, off camera we were just talking about a few things. If you want to make money first of all, then it's the wrong business to be. If that is the major thing you want, then forget it.
Yeah. So the music calls for first of all
the love in it. The love in it is the driving force. That thing is that what makes you get up in the morning, go out, you play music. Especially today, you give people music download for free. How do you make money?
Yeah, that's why.
So if not for that love, you invest. The love makes you invest on a long time thing, so that as time goes on, you just sit down and the rest is coming.
Okay.
You know, like I told you, I appreciate the fact that people call me from Japan, donate into my account, and say, "Well, we love your music and we like it. This is the stuff." And so that's how it goes. But first of all, the motivation, the driving force is the love.
The love.
It's the love for what you do. That is the driving force.
Okay, that is very good to know for people who have been wondering, like myself, I used to wonder how the artists, they make money from what they do. Seeing the fact of how it is run today online, you just go there, you download this. And so if somebody is coming in, like you said, hoping that he's want to make the fortune, you know, like this issues
want to blow. Yeah. You know, some also do it to impress people.
Oh,
then it's very wrong.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, before we continue again, let us sample the people with some of the things you do. You know, you are a musician, a broadcaster, which also people are seeing you right here. We are in your studios.
Yeah.
And we're playing there, which we are going to draw music you're seeing there right now.
It's a miracle, My name is Taiwo Edwards. I'm the spirit of music. Here's the power, here's the music. I was born in Africa. Ooh, It's a miracle going on. Chill
don't go anywhere. We are live and direct from our studios here in Germany. And my name is Wachukwu Emmanuel. This is an interview going on we had with Taiwo Edwards, the man you see singing there on the screen. And we have a lot of other things coming your way here on our studio, Africans Online. We are remaining live direct from our studios here in Germany. And you are, thank you very much, brothers, calling sisters, all wishers of good things. Africans Online here has come to stay and has come to develop that very success.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard it there. Olumekele from Taiwo Edward, 100% Mr. T. You can see it there. We just finished it. This very music, I'm an Igbo man. Yeah, I know. That's why, the language sounds like Igbo language. Yeah. But I find it somewhat difficult to understand, to comprehend everything about it, which I am so, it makes me angry that I can't get the sometimes like you get it, but it escapes. So can you please, for the benefit of the Igbo people's doubt and mine too, I greet you, my voice. I greet you with my voice. Okay, right? Olumekele. Ika and Igbo are almost similar. It's a twist thing in it, I don't understand, but like I said, you remember how language turned the Babel time. So the purpose is to confuse people, which is really doing. Yeah. So Olumekele is a song in which I dedicate to everybody, where I greet people, I salute you, and I'll talk about how God, especially I'm thanking God there, right? How He has assisted me in life through my difficulties, when doors were locked, He opened it. To thank individuals, right? Like where I come from. I'm really, I'm not a nationalistic person. I believe I'm a citizen of the world, right? But I give also regards to my origin, where I come from, my culture. In Africa and Nigeria, it's a pity that we come from almost everywhere, small villages and stuff like that. So I give kudos to them. So I recognize that I'm a minority. In my language, Ika is being spoken by about 252,000 people. That's very small. So that's actually why I give them every other language. But we don't have any Afro people rap music in Ika language. So I give them their very first one. And what's the name of that one? Noda. Okay, we are going to
play that later, but not now. But before we do that, there's something. Anybody who's following you, okay, and doesn't know anything about music, anybody who's following you without knowing that, is just completely lost.
Yes.
When we started watching Taiwo Edwards, 100% Mr. T, we found out that. So what happened? We did it because after some time it's like.
So was a split.
Fifth cut.
Yeah, fifth cut. You got it. So yeah, actually, it's a big long story, but let me cut it short. I way back, like offline, you were also telling me what you did. You know, I started music, actually singing music, trying to make demos when I was about 12 years old.
Yeah.
You know, but then really made my very first album. 1993. So I came out with the very first album with my friends, you know. So we found what was called the very first Afro Juju reggae, combining Juju music, reggae music, put them together. We're talking drum, and then with this Mele Saka, and then you know. But then I was playing with young Sonny Ade. Not Sonny Ade, they were known. There's another one, Elisha. Okay. And then before he goes on stage, our band plays. So each time he started, we'll come and play. Yeah. And from there, I listened to a lot of Juju music, how you combine them and then brought in reggae into it. That's what we did our first band. It was actually nice. And after that, too much political problem in the country. The country became difficult, and one thing led to the other, so I left. That was where the cuts happened. Coming to Germany and then trying to find your feet, trying to be, you know.
Actually, you're getting me differently. The cuts you are talking about is different from the cut. Actually, the music I'm talking about is the music you did long time ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm coming.
Okay.
That's what I'm coming. So when I got here, I did one rap music. That is Who's That Pepper Rating? And the one you're talking about is a real.
She came through, Stephen Grits. We've started friends to walk. This pistol has to order like it. Anything in my head all the day long. If they could walk with this, they could be killing out the people just for nothing at all. This pistol back out to stop the war. Preach to the people. Who's that separating? We can leave this world around. Who's that fighting? We can leave this world in peace. Who's that separating? We live this world around. Oh yeah. It's my dream come true so fresh. Give me your hand, my fella said to me. That they should be killed about the cost of war. They think guns and bullets, missiles. Or do they hold on by the cost of war? Maybe Eva shot, Eva key. Don't talk about souls like no one's special. Say boom, boom, bam, bam. Opposites to me, here comes Mr. T. Who's that decorating? We can leave this world around. Who's that decorating? Hit it for the kids, yo. Who's that fighting? Yeah, that's right. Who's that decorating? We live this world around. Oh yeah. Hit it one more time, Joe. Hit it for the world. Oh no. Hit it for Mr. D. Hit it for the children. We're right, yo. Now it's time. We're like just a kid. Getting around the world. Now it's time to fly happy. Hit it for the world. Hit it for Mr. D. Hit it for the children. Getting around the world. And now all the time to fly happy. And the world will see you and resurrection and the power. Easy, celebrating around it. No more kidding.
about war and more people having war, and we don't want war. It should be peace by now, Actually, I was inspired by the war in Kosovo at that time. There was too much killing, the children were dying, a lot of things were happening, so that inspired me. But what happened was that I had a contract in Hamburg with a producer who told me, well, you have to give me all the right. You say nothing about the music, you give me all the right and you'll be behind. And I don't know if it was a good decision, I said no. So before you know it, a lot of things went wrong. So I stopped, and I had some contract, when you get into a country, you don't understand the language. I had some contract that kept me behind a little bit. So until I got out of this contract, and I said, you know what? I don't need you guys no more. I want to be boss of my own. I want to be the one deciding for myself. I want to be the one, if I make mistake, I can tell myself why I made a mistake. If I'm succeeding, I know why I'm succeeding, what I'm going to be the next time. So I told myself, I hate going, if possible, to ask people to do this for me, do that for me. They just won't. So I decided to be boss of my own. I write my song, produce my songs, I chorus my song, I do all, because then I don't have nobody telling me your story. And it was successful until right from the moment I made the decision to be the boss of myself, to be I'm not proud about it. Try to hold yourself accountable. I'll hold myself accountable for whatever I'm doing. So even when you see my album, everything you see there is planned by me. Nobody else. Nobody else.
Professionally done. This is, I think this is the latest album you have.
Yes, that's the latest album. The Legend of an Archangel.
The Legend of an Archangel. That is the name of this very album. The Legend of an Archangel.
Exactly.
100% Mr. T. And as we say, we play. So, okay. Now that was that there, the new album in town, Legends from an Archangel, 100% Mr. T. There is lots of music. I think the interview is even going the way we never expected, because the music we are playing at the ones that was not really on our, but all the same, that is all the works of the same man. So you enjoy it either ways. Whether we give you the idea that we tell them exactly how.
It's not possible anymore. You just type my name on Google, Taiwo Edwards, you got a lot. Taiwo Edwards 100% is the thing on Google, you see a lot. Then Facebook, you go there, some of my telephone numbers are there, where you can contact me. You're also there.
AfricansOnline.
AfricansOnline. You can call AfricansOnline, they will tell you where Taiwo Edwards is, and for anything you want me to do that is within
celebration with the family, then next year continue. Do you have anything on the pipeline now, or for next year, like concert or tour you want to go on?
Actually, they hold one, and so, but I didn't post it, so I'm saying it first time. So that pushed me a little bit back, but it's every concert. But they were coming, like I told you, I'm taking my time. So, but as from next year, there's a lot in the pipeline. There's public shows and stuff like that.
And we promise you, the audience there, anytime when the time is coming closer, we are going to get those dates from him and we'll publish it. We'll do that because we want you to follow and know exactly what all these, our numerous artists, our brothers, what they are doing. To at least we have seen a lot of frustration, war and disaster all over. These are the only people.
You see, my brother here is doing a lot. He's really doing a lot.
We're very grateful to be with you here, and I hope that all of us, God will give us the more grace to our able to continue what we're doing.
It's a pleasure for you to come and meet me directly in my place of work, so to say.
I appreciate it. We say we do that, but well, this is the man we have to. And the so far you had it. The contacts, whatever you want to know, Taiwo Edwards, you have, or you are also on.
Unless you are still somebody, the name is still very,
very low. But this guy is not today, like we said. So we are going to end by just turning the what we call roulette, so that wherever it jams in the music, then you take it, and that's it. Taiwo Edwards there for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Comesio.
Thank you, my brother.
You know, when editor right now, editor. I'm from funny here later. I'm out of one turn of one day. No joke of what they done. That's right, hear this. A chuckle they done. I'm at him. A chuckle they done. I'm at him. A chuckle they done. Now can I come in on baby? That's right. Odoni me done. Odoni me done. Ojevoye, Ojevombo, Bweshobodebo, Obon Losha, Bobakbom, rap star, pop star, hip star, dance star, song star. Oh baby, Canada done, oh baby, Canada done, man no baby, Canada done, oh baby, Canada done, oh baby, Canada done, man no baby, Canada done, Chuckle they done, I'm on him, Chuckle they done, I'm on him, Chuckle they done, how can I come in on baby? I'm on him, Chuckle they done, I'm on him, Chuckle they done, don't need me done, oh I'm me, don't need me done, oh I'm me, no big one baby. Name give Kukus me willenki, let him give Kukus me willenki, wedding key, you went wedding key, you went no key. What I can move Baba Pashimelu, what I can shakelu, yes, we're past, what about to say? No give way to go, no way to go, Baba way to go, he could away to go, Baba rap star, pop star, hip star, dance star, song star. Oh baby, Canada done, oh baby, Canada done, man, no baby, Canada done, oh baby, Canada done, oh baby, Canada done, man, no baby, Canada done, I'm at him, Chuckle they done, now can I come in on baby? That's right. Odoni me done, oh I'm me, Odoni me done, oh I'm me, Odoni me done, oh I'm me, no big one baby.
Yeah, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Taiwo Edward there for you from our studios here, Africans Online Network. We are happy to bring that for you through, and we are also going to be at the same time bringing to you many more. Welcome now to Africans Online Network, and this is Nwachukwu Emmanuel for you here live as always. And with me now in the studios via telephone, we have our brother direct from Holland, DJ and producer, a musician and a singer, an artist of so many. And via telephone with us now in the studios, you are welcome, Mr. Casey.
Yeah, greetings to the Most High, Jah, you know.
Yeah.
We give time out in Holland.
Thank you very much, my brother, Mr. Casey. We have been following you. Africans Online, is our duty to follow entertainers, artists, talented figures like you. So we have been doing also the same job around you, following your broadcast online, following your music, following your multi-talented activities. So first of all,
Jah give me so many move different ways upon ways, video making, producing, singing, have a band, running things too. So I think we give thanks to the Most High first. for him giving me this talent, multi-talent to do this, yeah?
Yeah. And in all these talents that you are gifted on, which of the ones, which one of them interests you most?
Multi-talent, when I come to video, I put my mind in it. And when I come to producing, I put my mind in it. I do it. Come to singing, yeah, I'll be there. You know, it's all about what you feel to give to the world, you know?
Yes. So, okay, brothers, before we continue, we'll like to play one of the songs that or you like us to choose a music then directly from the horse's mouth himself, the voice of Mr. Casey, a Rasta man.
Well, you can choose, hold on first, you know, you can choose Give Thanks.
Give Thanks.
Then the
okay, yeah. We are going to give the people Give Thanks now. You listen and enjoy.
Give thanks. Nice me see this day. Give thanks. As me see this day, me give him holy thanks. Give thanks. Some don't see this day. Some live in the hospital. Some get all things, but they got no eye. Believe in this day, me give most high thanks. Believe in this day, me give most high thanks. Believe in this day, me give him my holy thanks. Some them a lose their life, some them a fight for their life, some they sitting down somewhere looking for way to survive. See the children of Jah lose their life, and we keep still watching. Jah give the power, come from justice on you only. We gonna run them. We give thanks now. We get the come, some men a come, some in the one them a put in the come, but none a come, them a run the come. Some in the one them a push down, none a come, run the come. Some they come, then they run the come, but they will one them a put the come. Out of this our midst. As we see this day,
Yes, brothers and sisters, you heard it all there. That is the music himself, Give Thanks. And now, in as much as we have the man himself with us in the studio, we are going to ask about the motivations and the meaning, actually, why this song is in existence. Mr. Casey, please, have you got any kind of clearance to give us on your motivation and what exactly this music means to you?
You know, Give Thanks is a song that many people them lose their life. And many people have been sold. And many there, you know, begging a way to survive.
Yeah.
So give thanks to see another day.
All right. Okay, you see, that is a general thanksgiving that everybody should participate in only for the air we breathe. We have to give thanks and praises to the Lord Almighty for the food, for the housing, for the clothing, everything that we are. If there's any concert or any program at this very moment on your timetable, so that we can also bring it forth to the people to know and follow you as well.
Yeah, on that, I don't know what you really mean, because
in the nearest future or any concert or any program that
yeah, June, one type up, It's a big festival, about 20,000 people.
Okay.
So we have enough things coming on the pipeline, more and more. We're a young band anyway, but we're moving so fast.
Information will be updated sometime next year. That's what you mean, to give us exactly and you will be publishing your plans on air, or how possible they do so.
Yeah, I'm a DJ.
Mobile antenna. I'll give us that. You pick up Rastafari. You're talking about station, you're talking about rhythm, about DJ KC.
Two, Rhythm FM Radio.
Okay.
You can get on Facebook page. You can still catch me on Insta.
Okay, I am now going to play some of your works online. I play those jobs you are doing, your broadcasting, and the kind of music, so that people know exactly what you're doing. And now the next question is, what are the timetables, the times of your program, so that also people can follow in real time if they know actually when you are online?
All right, my time for my shows on Tuesday, we have a Root Reggae showcase called the Rootman Style, 8 o'clock in European time, in a Dutch time, or Holland time, per se. And on Thursday, we don't segregate, but we like people who have a good music and a good lyrics, a good message. Friday, we have Reggae Bus, where we play some rhythm, brown new rhythms. If you're reggae fans, you know what I mean. Rhythms, Fridays. And Saturdays, we'll go back to our roots, Africa. Power Jam, where we play some African music, Caribbean mixed with reggae. Sunday, we have Lovers Rock. 3 o'clock Sundays, Lovers Rock with love stuff. You can catch me. KCRBC, yeah? Rhythm FM.
Rhythm FM, where do you operate it?
Rhythm FM is right here in Holland.
I mean, where people can watch.
www.rhythmfm.com. You can catch me live streaming. If you want to be part of it, you can just come click in. We can accept you and be part of the family.
Thank you very much. You all had it out there to perform or partake in. The choice is yours. And now we want to know exactly, realize what is going on in the world today, as good or as bad, when you reflect about the days of the past, the 60s, the 40s, what we know about.
My friend no get no place to sleep. So when policeman come catch my friend, they find double wahala, but dead body. Trouble be this, double wahala, now you they find. Trouble be this, double wahala, now you they find. Nada, put my mouth for song. Para pa pa pa, para na Lagos. Para pa pa pa, para na Lagos. When you see my friend, one bounce back, bounce back. PPO consent people to make money. Brother, they wait for them to go home. You see the people just come down, and they ask for it. Double wahala, now you they find. When you no get double wahala, now you they find. Put my mouth for some. When you no get, but you want me, they want da 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 da. Lagos.
Gentlemen, that has been it for us this very night. We hope that you enjoyed our show. It's Artist Parade, Artist Showcasing, Artist Promotion here on our network, Africans Online. We're very much happy to tell you what is going on around us and within us. Africans Online, we are making progress as we enter 2018. We are now happily advertising correspondence in Uganda, Nigeria, and of course in Ghana. From 2018, we will be bringing you delightful information of life, and most especially, don't forget, music is our goal, to bring happiness, to talk with music, to bring music inside the news and take the news to the music lead. We are ready for that, and we believe with you, our audience, our people, our loved fans, we are again tomorrow.
Hello, Africans Online, Africans Online TV. Make sure you watch and make friends.
Lily M is the CEO of Steamer Records in Ghana and also the mother of the Strength of a Woman Foundation. Today is all about the African Online Broadcasting in Germany and in New York. Hey, Emmanuel, you guys are fantastic.
January 2018 here on our station Africans Online. My name, as you all know, Nwachukwu Emmanuel. I am your host here from our. So as you can see from the screen, on the other side of the aisle is a big sister, a very wonderful, talented artist in so many categories, which she herself is going to let us know exactly, because we have heard a lot. As seen right there on the screen, we would like to greet the audience before we continue.
Yeah. Hi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are highly welcome to the show. This is our showcasing talent show where we try to do our best to showcase artists from around the world, and most especially from Africa. We are here to support all what you people are doing there, because we come to realize that most of what you people do there is what is being stolen and being...
To be part of this show today. I'm very grateful for the opportunity you also endowed me. I'm very appreciative, and kudos West Africa. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Before we continue, we would like to make a kind of the normal custom or tradition we do here. We ask the artist, we know you are going to play. Then after that, we talk about that particular song before we continue. So right now, roll a dial and just choose one, and we will.
Do I choose a song myself?
Yeah, choose a song, we'll play it. Then after that, we'll talk about it.
Okay, I think I'll go for Strength of a Woman. The Strength of a Woman, yes.
Strength of a Woman. Wonderful song that we have been listening here. All our lady workers here have been so amazed by this work. We have gone round and round your YouTube, all your links out there, which was a Strength of a Woman.
Give it up for the woman.
African woman.
Do you really want to know the power of the African woman? Do you really want to know how she finds her strength? Through her burden she will smile, and through her pain she will fight. She will swim against the tide for her man to win the fight. She's a rock, solid as a rock.
Mama, Mama Africa, Mama Africa.
The warriors were fed from her breast, the kings and the royals too, the sages and all the rest. And that is why I sing for you. Just her smile and just her dance, through her rhythm the nations rise. Oh, the strength of the woman, and in her chest the beats of hearts, to the rhythm of the nations rise. Oh, the strength of the woman, African woman, sure as the sunrise, her hand will save her son. She will hear the babies cry. This is a gift within her soul. Through all rain and the storms, she's the nation's only light. Through it all, she sings her song until she wins the fight. She's a rock, solid as a rock. She's a rock, more than you will see. She's a rock, solid as a rock. She's a rock, more than you know. The warriors were fed from her breath. Her rhythm, the nations rise. Oh, the strength of the woman, and in her chest the beats of hearts, to the rhythm of the nations rise. Oh, the strength of the woman, just her smile and just her dance, to her rhythm the nations rise. Oh, the strength of the woman, and in her chest the beats of hearts, to the rhythm of the nations rise. Oh, the strength of the woman.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters from all across the globe, you are welcome once again back to this very edition here with us in the studio. Like you can have just listened to that wonderful music, Strength of a Woman. What a music, what a wonderful, entertaining and inspiring music you have put together there. Can you please tell us what brought you up to that kind of inspiration?
I think you and I were responsibility, and one of the greatest responsibility of a woman is to bring into existence, or the emergence of life.
Yeah.
That is actually takes to go to labor, look at the challenges of labor before one can bring life into existence.
Yeah.
That energy alone is enough for a woman to believe in herself and say she possesses the strength. So women, for me, my inspiration, I got my greatest inspiration started from my mother and also to all women in the world. For me, I say that it's not only a woman having a child that shows that you possess that immeasurable power or immeasurable strength. You nurturing life, nurturing human beings, taking care of your husband, taking care of every life that is closer to you. That shows how strong you are, woman. That notwithstanding challenges of childbirth, challenges of taking care of these children, taking care of their husband, going to work, coming back home, taking care of their house, making sure everything is okay. That shows how strong women are. So for me, I believe that women are very powerful. And most importantly, if a woman is able to pass through all these challenges and is able to bring their names on the top or at the top level, so you can imagine how they are so strong that amidst all the challenges of the house, that is, like I said earlier, taking care of their children, their husbands, their families, yet they are able to fight with their children, at the back of them. Some, they sit under the sun.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things we really want to talk about with you. I can see the passion that runs when you speak like this, and seeing the passion and being somebody who have gone through some of your works, I've seen that there is some other things you are doing that is quite to grow the spirit of people and to empower people. That is not only music. You are putting the strength in some kind of human, educative, very are you working with that are giving you this strength?
Like I said earlier, one of my visions is to empower the African child, especially the girl child.
Yes.
And thanks to Nana Kwesi Jeff Deborah, the director and the producer of that movie, who, because I've worked with him and he knows what is in my heart, my vision and my mission as a woman, you know, put together the African child who you know, is a student.
Yeah.
That is the girl child in, you know, the normal school that we find them. The motivation.
Film that is out or is going to be out, or is a drama to play on stages and concerts?
Yeah, it's a film that is going to be out.
Okay.
Yes, so we are going to start the premiere on the 17th of February, actually, where we will be visiting all SHS school in Ghana and then showcase this film to encourage the children. Apart from the premiere, we will bring it out to everybody. Parents must watch this and then understand it.
Something that is good for the kids. Already miss culture. Something for that where possible. So we will also like to have the copy of that very Sandra when it comes out. As Africans Online, we are going to do our own best also.
Out.
Yes.
We are very.
We will not be having any, because these days I think it's the industry now that is keeping the word alive. The politicians, the pastors, they have just been dribbling people. You don't know where to get the truth. So the best thing is to relax now and just relax yourself and cool off with the best you can get in the life, as it's so short. So we will continue right again. We are so pleased to have you in the studio. So from all what you have, we want you to give us one more so that we talk about it and let the audience have it.
Yeah, I would like to talk about Find Your Voice.
Find Your Voice.
Yes.
All this music, you going through them make a lot of sense. A lot of music is a lot of inspiration is with this music, with the drama you are producing. Are we here, Africans Online? I will also see what I can do if I get materials from you. That is what I'm telling you. Anything you are doing out there, we are here also looking. We know sponsors, people who are interested to help the African people. So now, ladies and gentlemen, this is another inspiring music from our sister right there. You're seeing from the screen there, Lily M. Find Your Voice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is Find Their Voice there for you. Enjoy it.
Different countries, but one world. Oh, building ourselves through music and art. So deep down there, seek to find. So find your voice. Deep down there, seek to find. So find your voice. Encontrando voce, trovalo tua voce. Fin di stemme, encontrando voce. Toute ta voix, find your voice. Mundi muhundi, samu betu miasheshe. So seek for the voice of the people in the world. Deep down there, seek to find. So find your voice. Deep down there, seek to find. So find your voice. Encontrando voce, trovalo tua voce. Fin di stemme, encontrando voce. Trouve ta voix. Shall find my voice. Oh, 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 oh. Find your voice, yeah. Find your voice. Deep down there, seek to find. So find your voice. Deep down there, seek to find. So find your voice. Find your voice. Encontrando voce. Trovala tua voce. So find your voice. Find your voice.
it goes. This is wonderful music there from our sister Lily M. Now we are back once again. Our audience from all around the world, we salute you all. If it is in the morning for you, afternoon or evening, we say you are welcome to this wonderful edition from Germany to Ghana, all the way Africa, our mother's land. Of course, the mother of all nations. We are proud of Africa. That is why we are here, are doing what we are doing because of our support, the support we get from our sisters, brothers, our fathers, and the relatives back home there. Now, coming to that, talking about family and relatives, we would actually like to know who you are from the grassroots, how you grow up, a little thing that you really want.
I know I'm speaking with Emmanuel Moachuku.
Yes.
Yes, my brother Iman just said earlier, I call myself the Afro songstress of GH. I always say GH and beyond because I want to be a universal person as much as possible.
Thank you.
I started music like everybody, every good talented musician will say, music has been my life and I've lived with it up to this time. So back probably years, working so hard. I have a family. I'm a mother. Like Ima just said, he's a father. I'm also a mother.
Yeah.
I have 5 kids.
Wow.
Yes.
Tell us to hear that.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
I'm a very proud mother, and a wife who is taking, who takes responsibility. I'm not a musician who would actually leave the house without taking responsibility as a wife and a mother. Music is my passion, and as music is my passion, my home is also my passion, and they all support me. I'm really happy that apart always responsible as a mother and a wife.
Thank you very much.
That is my family life.
Thank you very much. When exactly do you start music before you married or after when you got married? When did you start music?
Actually, I started music at the church.
At the church?
Yes, at the church. So I started singing at the church. So I met my husband 20 years ago when I was singing at the church. But when I decided to make music to the outside world, not only within the church alone, you get it. So I was into music before I got married. But I decided to make it.
Now, your music have another kind of. It's not just like maybe reggae or Afrobeat, or it's a combination of a kind of like Makeba, kind of Fela, kind of, is it some?
Yeah.
Yes. It's really wonderful the way you put your music. And who is your, if I should say, your mentor in music, or who the people you look out to, both in the Western world or in also in Africa?
Yes, I think you rightly mentioned them. Fela is the spiritual father of Afrobeat. I look up to such great men who made music a passion and became a legendary, leaving a legacy behind for all of us to be able to also be part of it. So, first of all, I salute Fela. He is my mentor in music. And I also salute Maria Makeba. Maria Makeba is my spiritual mentor and mother that I look up to. Though they are both not living, but their spirit and their legacy lives on, which I actually appreciate, and I also want to emulate it.
Thank you very much.
And I think Tina is doing fantastic. Angelique Kidjo is fabulous. And all these
very much. That's a wonderful artist, very, very talented and skillful artists. These are people who create their own kind of signature in music. We all know it. It's all known around the world. So that is wonderful. Also, we believe also having such people as your mentor, you are